Well, I've been smoking since I was a teenager, about a pack a week.
I lost my father when I was 5 to smoking cigarettes. He had lung cancer.
I smoked a pack to a pack and a half of cigarettes every day for 4 years, and I also chewed tobacco.
My older brother smoked, all of his friends smoked, and I wanted to be cool like them, I guess.
Smoke, quit smoking, smoke, quit smoking, my whole adult life.
There's uric acid, there's the tar, and all the other it's just, can you imagine it all being in your lungs?
And I have a chew of tobacco in my mouth, and from the back seat, my son says, "Daddy," he says, "I want to chew tobacco when I get big like you."
Vaping changed my life medically by I breathe better, I smell better, I taste better.
Because I vape instead of smoke, I look at my daughter and she doesn't go to school smell like a cigarette. So she's not facing the stigma every day that I did as a kid.
So I've been looking into vaping, and I decided to try it a year ago. I started off with a high level of nicotine, and now I've gone down to 0, and I'm still vaping, and I haven't had an urge to smoke a cigarette since.
Once I got into high school, I was able to play varsity soccer for a majority of the years that I was in high school. While I was smoking, it was difficult for me to breathe while I was on the field. So when eventually it got a little worse, and I did visit the doctor. When I visited the doctor, I was informed that I had developed sports-induced asthma. So I had to deal with that for the remaining 2 years that I was in high school. And after I had quit smoking and moved on to vaping, I have not had to use my inhaler since.
I quit smoking due to vaping in October of 2012, and I've been smoke-free for a year and a half now.
I chewed tobacco for 15 years. I started vaping 3 years ago, and I've not chewed tobacco in the 3 years that I've been vaping.
When I was diagnosed with the cancer and started the chemo, the oncologist did not want me to continue smoking for obvious reasons. And I tried to quit, and I got so stressed out and so miserable that I got into an argument with my daughter's dad one night, and he said, "Get a pack of cigarettes or go to a hotel." Showed me that not smoking is not an option, not in that scenario. That's when I decided to try e-cigs and vaping, and bought my first kit shortly thereafter. The very next appointment with my oncologist, which I was seeing him almost every week at that point, I took it with me, and along with some literature, and told him what it was, answered some questions that he had, and asked him, if he was okay with me doing that instead of smoking. And not only was he okay with me vaping instead of, but he actually asked me to do it in the chemo room to inspire other patients.
Both my parents were smokers for over 40 years, and I introduced them into vaping. And I'm proud to say that they both have not had a cigarette now in over 3 years.
A tax on vaping, it would be a big hit to my pocket.
If HB224 passes, it will be a financial impact on my family.
Quitting smoking is hard. The government shouldn't be making it even harder.